Okay, what's going on? I just want to do a little video on Brett because it's looking super fucking bullish, regardless of what the market thinks and says. So, fear and greed is at 29. Yesterday was at 23. So, I don't even think I've seen it go to 23 since like years ago, literally. Unless I missed a few days, which I might have, but 23, that's crazy. I bought some Brett yesterday. So extreme fear. That means nobody wants to buy crypto. Let's see what happened yesterday. Brett hit its all-time low of the last month yesterday. So last time it hit that low was on August 5th. It went even lower. It went down to $583 million market cap on August 5th. Yesterday, it went down to 627 million, and I scooped a bag right there, which was awesome. So a few reasons why I say it's bullish right now. There's actually many reasons why. There's so many indicators pointing to bullishness on this chart. And I'm going to look at the trading view chart too, and I'm going to check out the Bybit chart because that's where most of the volume is happening. So it's definitely a more accurate chart per se, a lot more action and movement on it. But this is the sushi swap chart for Brett. And right off the bat, like first thing I always look for, I'm going to make this bad boy yellow. As you see here, we got a nice bullish divergence forming. So momentum and price going in the opposite direction. Okay, so great sign. And this is also a falling wedge here. So this is the end of a falling wedge. And there is now showing a bullish divergence at the end of this wedge, which tells me it's probably going to break out as they usually do when the volume is sufficient. So, and it breaks out to the upside when the end of the wedge is in play. So when it breaks out, if it breaks out, which it looks like it probably will, it's going to go all the way up to $792 million market cap. And hopefully it starts to go on a nice uptrend from there. If it doesn't, I don't see it coming back down past this red line here because this is the Fibonacci. And you can see this is the 236. This is the bottom level here, and if it goes below it, then it might fall pretty far, but I really don't see that happening because of all these bullish signs and because it's Brett. So one, we got the falling wedge, which is very bullish, and then here we have this broadening bottom. I'll make these guys pink. Broadening bottom, that's also a bullish reversal pattern. So we got two bullish reversal patterns here. And then if you look at the bigger picture here, go to the day chart, we got a giant falling wedge since the all-time high, which is also a reversal pattern. So yeah, that's three bullish reversal patterns showing, and I don't see any bearish patterns showing. So that's all really good signs here. I'm going to delete these yellow lines and show you what else I see when it comes to bullishness. Back to this wedge. So like if that does break out, it should go to $790 million market cap. But if it continues to follow the pattern of this broadening bottom, which is a bullish reversal pattern, it should go all the way up to $1 billion market cap. And then it could come back down and hit the trend line here, but I'm not too sure. It might bounce back up again, and then that's when our breakout might happen on the bigger wedge here, on this big blue wedge. So we got time. If that happened, just like that, did something like this, and then breakout, maybe, that's possible. That would be around September 27th, so like 3 weeks away. Or it might shoot up and then break out from here, which would be in about a week. Or might come back down to the red level here, the 236 line, and then it might kind of fluctuate here and then boom, breakout. Those are some scenarios. If that happened like that, it might be a later breakout around October 4th. But yeah, I don't really think it'll go below that that red 236, but not financial advice. Anything can happen, especially in today's world. But yeah, like I said, we got the giant falling wedge, broadening bottom, and then this little falling wedge here. So 3 bullish reversal patterns. If we look at the RSI here too, I'm going to get rid of this wedge. I'm going to get rid of these broadening bottom trend lines. Look at the RSI here on the day chart. What is that? That is a bullish divergence again. So 3 reversal patterns, 2 divergences we spotted, hitting the 236, which a lot of bullish cryptos, they don't fall past that. So that to me is another bullish sign, a bullish reversal sign. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 indicators telling me that this thing is going to pull a big reversal soon. And if it doesn't do it like soon, these signs are still here. So it's a time to accumulate. All these signs tell me it's going to pull a big reversal eventually. If it doesn't follow exactly what I'm saying it could do, it's going to happen eventually. So it's just more time to accumulate. And yeah, when this giant wedge breaks out, let's see it on the 3-day. 3 days not showing the same divergence, but that's okay. We still saw it in two other time frames, which is awesome. So when this giant wedge breaks out, it might do something like this. And if the wedge follows what wedges do, you can expect the first breakout to go to about 1.3 to 1.4 billion dollar market cap. And if we're going to go by the fib, it's probably going to go even higher, up to like 1.5. So you can expect that initial breakout to go to like 1.3, 1.4, and then momentum will probably continue upwards to the 1.5 billion dollar market cap. Not financial advice. As we know, anything can happen, especially with meme coins. If the volume is there, that's likely what's going to happen, and there's no crazy world events saying otherwise. So yeah, you load up right now, a solid 2x right there, and a bit more. And if it does go that high, it'll probably test its all-time high, which is even higher. That's the next level up at 1.9. So all good things to come. And honestly, I don't care if it happens in a while from now, because I'm down to keep accumulating at these levels. Because like this thing will go to like 10, 15, 20 billion when base chain is taken off. And I don't know how long, maybe around February, March. 12 to 14 million or billion dollar market cap would be 20-ish x from here. Pretty cool. Now I'm gonna go look at the trading view chart, because it's a lot more active because it's Bybit. Bybit has the most volume right now for Brett. This is the 3-hour chart, which is showing also some bullish divergence here. Technically, it's also showing some bearish divergence, but when I see that, I always look for other indicators. Yeah, when you see bearish and bullish divergence, you want to look for bullish indicators, more bullish indicators to outweigh that bearish divergence. Because if there's more signs pointing to bullish, then you can probably count on the bullish divergence playing out over a bearish divergence, which is kind of showing here. You can see bearish divergence showing here. But since we saw all those indicators on the other chart, I'm not even going to really pay attention to that bearish divergence, because I have full conviction in this project and there's heavy volume on it. So I'm going to look at this bullish divergence and get excited about that. You can also see here, so like let's just say we need to find new indicators to prove that this bullish divergence will play out. Here it's still showing on the 30-minute chart, it's still showing a bullish divergence. Then we go look at the tops of this RSI, they're pretty leveled out. So right here alone is telling me that the bullish divergence is outweighing that bearish divergence. So here there isn't necessarily a bearish divergence showing, but the bullish divergence is still showing, right? So there, that alone already kind of takes my mind off that other bearish divergence we saw. Now let's use these lines here to draw a pattern and see what we got. So we got a falling wedge technically here. Just like on the duck screener chart, we got a bullish divergence showing here, which tells me this falling wedge is probably going to break out. Pretty sure this is the same wedge we looked at on the duck screener chart. Yeah, it is. So if this breaks out, yeah, $800 million market cap roughly. And this looks like this could be the breakout coming right about here. So that's usually what these wedges do. They'll go up, go down, and then they'll retest this top trend line and then eventually punch through it before, or instead of going all the way back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they usually touch each trend line between like 6 to 8 times before they break out. That's very common, 6 to 8 times. And like right here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's hit each trend line 8 times. Yeah, we got bullish signs, so I think a breakout's coming. See this double top? If that played out as a bearish double top, it would have dropped much farther. Yeah, it would have dropped down to $460 million market cap, which it didn't. So that there is another sign that just tells me all these bullish patterns and indicators are probably going to play out. But yeah, long term, 10, 15, $20 billion market cap, could be much more. It could be 40, 50, 100. I have no idea, but I'm almost certain we'll see a $10 billion market cap for sure. Not financial advice. Yeah, that's what I got for Brett. Yeah, another big divergence. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, just bullish signs all over. So I'm loading up on Brett right now. I've sold a lot of positions and put them into Brett just because of all these signs, right? This is telling me it's low risk compared to a lot of the other meme plays right now, just because of all these signs. To me, that's my opinion. All right, that's what I got for Brett.